Welcome to the Sustainable CT Actions and Impact Review for the month of June 2024. Brought to you in part by our good friends at the Tremaine Foundation. Remember, the Emily Hall Tremaine Foundation seeks and funds innovative projects that advance solutions to basic and enduring problems, and we are so glad they do. Visit them at tremainefoundation.org. 11 Connecticut towns achieve Sustainable CT certification, and Old Saybrook earns gold. Huzzah! We're proud to announce the certification achievements of 11 towns for their exceptional commitment to sustainability. Achieving the highest level of certification, Old Saybrook has showcased extraordinary leadership and innovation in sustainability. East Haddam Silver certification reflects their advanced initiatives in sustainable practices and community engagement. 8 towns, Barkhamsted, Colchester, Durham, Ellington, Groton, Haddam, Marlborough, and Thomaston, have demonstrated significant achievements across a range of sustainability actions, including environmental stewardship, public health, and social equity. In addition, Branford and Old Saybrook have achieved Climate Leader designation. The Climate Leader designation is awarded to municipalities that demonstrate outstanding leadership in addressing climate change through reducing greenhouse gas emissions and implementing climate resilience strategies. Congratulations to all our stellar certified towns and climate leaders. Read the entire press release where else but at sustainablecT.org. In Elements this month, the Coffee Hour is on hiatus for the month of June. That's right, be assured it will be back in July, tanned, rested, and full of the beans to discuss all things certification. Yes, before you know it, the fall certification deadline, that's August 20th, will be upon us. So please do plan to join our July Coffee Hour when we'll be answering any and all questions about the certification process. And please note that the Coffee Hour will be moving from Friday to Thursday as of July. That's right, a vacation and a move. Third Thursday just sounded so much better, don't you think? For your edification, your enlightenment, and your entertainment too, it's The Impact, a Sustainable CT podcast. In June, we have the good fortune to catch up with Jamal Jimerson, founder and chief values officer of Thought Partner Solutions. As a BIPOC-owned company, Thought Partner Solutions is invested in eradicating institutional racism, offering solutions that help their partners to build an anti-racist workplace, support and care for people, and develop transformative equity leaders. So please do join us for an in-depth discussion with the organization's dynamic founder and leader, Jamal Jimerson. This month's episode of The Impact will be available on June 15th at sustainablecT.org and wherever you get your podcasts. In the Community Match Fund, you can help Reds Sin Fronteras, that's Network Without Borders, create a series of workshops for survivors of violence in New Haven this summer. Reds Sin Fronteras is a group of survivors of violence, and they need your help to bring healing workshops to both survivors and those who support them in the community. Please give generously, and we'll match every dollar. Make Your Equity Connection, our summer virtual equity training series, takes place June 13th, July 11th, and August 1. All sessions are from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. These no-cost virtual events provide a comprehensive framework of racial equity, diversity, and inclusion. Who should attend? Sustainability team members, elected officials, municipal staff, commissioners, volunteers in registered Sustainable CT communities. This will be a live training series and will not be recorded. Attendance at all 3 sessions is required to complete the series, and you should only sign up if you intend to participate for the duration of each session. Attendance for our virtual equity workshops is capped at 35 and spaces fill up quickly, so please register without delay. You know, Sustainable CT and Actions and Impact, this very newsletter, and me speaking to you right now, it's all made possible in part by the Connecticut Green Bank. Connecticut Green Bank confronts climate change by increasing and accelerating the flow of private capital into markets that energize the green economy, and that's a very good thing. Visit them at ctgreenbank.com. Remember, Sustainable CT is independently funded. We don't have a magical unicorn or rainbow money tree, no sir. But you can be a Sustainable CT sponsor. Find out how at sustainablecT.org. You'll be glad you did. In conveyances this month, meet our 2024 Fellows. Oh, it's great to be a Fellows traveler, am I right? This esteemed fellowship program recognizes and supports individuals who demonstrate exceptional dedication and commitment to advancing sustainability practices across the state. After a rigorous selection process, the 2024 Sustainable CT Fellowship has been awarded to 11 outstanding college students from diverse backgrounds across Connecticut. Check them out at, you guessed it, sustainablecT.org. The Community Foundation of Eastern Connecticut, hey, we know them, has announced its System Change Grant Awards to address child poverty. Access Community Action Agency was awarded $200,000 to reimagine pathways to homeownership for families in northeastern Connecticut. And the Partnership for Strong Communities will use its grant of $105,765 to engage with youth and traditionally underserved families in Norwich. Sweet. And our good friends at the Connecticut Data Collaborative have released its 2024 Connecticut Town Profiles. Are you looking for data about your town? Well, of course you are. Created in partnership with Advanced CT, these profiles include information about the economy, demographics, population, educational attainment, housing, municipal fiscal indicators, and more. Check those out. In our chronology section, where time waits for snowman, hey, don't forget to register to attend our spring into summer celebration for 2024. We're going back to where it began to bid farewell to Lynn. We'll be at Wickham Park in Manchester on June 11th from 4 to 7 p.m. In addition to celebrating the progress Connecticut communities have made over the year, we'll also be bidding farewell to our retiring executive director and founder, the irreplaceable Lynn Stoddard. We'll provide light fare and good cheer, and beautiful Wickham Park will provide the ambiance, so please do join us on June 11th, 4 to 7 p.m. Our Spring into Summer 2024 event is generously sponsored by Invest Asset Management, Casella Waste Management, and SLR Consulting. And you know, sponsorship opportunities for this event are still available. Oh, yes, they are. Call 860-259-4732. Yes, that's my number. Call me for details. The Eversource First Thursday's June webinar will share an overview of energy storage solutions, including benefits of installing battery energy storage at your home or business and how to earn incentives. That's June 6th, 12 to 1 p.m. Across Connecticut and the Northeast, there has been a burst of interest in geothermal energy. There sure has been. The Connecticut Department of Energy and Environmental Protection, that's deep to you and me, is hosting a webinar that will cover projects across the region to design and build thermal energy networks, a range of other low and zero carbon thermal energy resources, and emerging policies, programs, and practices to empower communities to harness this technology. Zoom in on June 10th, 12 to 1 p.m. The Connecticut Coalition to End Homelessness holds its 21st Annual Training Institute, ATI, in June. The ATI is Connecticut's premier annual event to promote capacity building and innovation in the collaborative effort to solve homelessness. Workshops will cater to both seasoned attendees and those seeking strategic guidance for building the innovative foundations of the future. This is a paid event with member and non-member pricing, June 12th at the Connecticut Convention Center, 100 Columbus Boulevard, Hartford. You know, after an extreme weather event, people often ask, is climate change to blame? Join the Yale Center for Environmental Communication for an insightful discussion on attribution science, a field focused on determining the influence of human-induced climate change on extreme weather events. This discussion will be moderated by Dr. Jennifer Marlin, Senior Research Scientist at the Yale School of the Environment, and feature a panel of expert climate scientists. June 12th, 12 to 1 p.m. The Community Investment Fund 2030, or CIF, will foster economic development in historically underserved communities across Connecticut. CIF will provide a total of up to $875 million to eligible municipalities, as well as not-for-profit organizations and community development corporations that operate within them. Grants are available for capital improvement programs, small business capital programs, and planning for capital projects. Applications are due June 21st, 2024, so don't miss that. And we have a last word or two about the Sustainable States Network. That's right, sustainability knows no borders, and no one has a monopoly on good ideas. That's why Sustainable CT is part of a collaborative network of organizations doing great work all across the country. The Sustainable States Network brings together state-level sustainability, clean energy, and climate programs to share strategies, resources, and best practices. This year, we're having our annual gathering in Boston, just a stone's throw and trolley ride away. So Sustainable CT will be there en masse, as it were, June 4th, 5th, and 6th. We'll learn from the best and share our best and bring it all back home to help Connecticut communities thrive. And you can read all about it in this month's exciting edition of Actions and Impact, the official Sustainable CT newsletter, except no substitutes. Do yourself a favor and subscribe. And you can do that where we're always in a state of sustainability at sustainableCT.org.